My name is Aram, my pronouns are he, him, and welcome to Rise of the Demigods. Rise takes place just before the breaking of the world, when the old gods sought to bolster their claim on Calgon by siring demigod offspring to rule it. Their divine children laid waste to whole continents in their name, and many mortals of the realms grew to despise them. Coalitions were formed and armies marched upon their divine creators, slaughtering many of the demigods and threatening the rule of the gods themselves. Desperate to halt this erosion, the old gods called a council to deal with the demigod issue once and for all. It was decreed that each god was allowed to claim 3 demigod offspring. Those who were born on claim must prove their worth through training and trials in the divine halls and magical valleys of the Temple of Udea. Our story begins with 4 such young demigods, ripped from their homes and families by seekers who work for the temple. For more about our story, including pre-orders for the Rise of the Demigods book, head over to demigodsfall.com and follow us on Twitter @demigodsfall.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Wilkes. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am playing Astrid Elvea, the Wild Elf Ranger Scout.
Hi, my name is Arvi, and my pronouns are he, him, and I'm playing Janus the Cassiel, who is an Aasimar bard.
Hi, my name is Joey, or Gnome, and I go by he, his, him pronouns, the masculine pronouns, and I will be playing Theodore, who is a Gnome Eldritch Knight.
Hi, my name is Nikki. My pronouns are they, them, or him, his, and I am playing Saint Barb, the human monk. The human monk. The only human monk ever to exist.
Oh God, okay,
Okay,
yeah.
anyway, what's
so
going on?
The real game.
What have you been doing on your Skypad? What are you trying to do?
I think at first I was trying to just understand what I was doing, and figure out what information is available, but then also figure out how to protect myself so that whatever I find and touch can't be traced back to me.
Mm-hmm.
I literally want to have Theodore spending the night building a VPN.
Okay. All right. I would like you to roll 3 intelligence checks and make them at your full roll.
What is the full roll?
So, like, whatever the saving
your
throw
heart
would be.
into it.
Put my heart.
Yeah, whatever the saving throw would
He
be.
doesn't have.
Oh, it's
Same
just
thing.
a plus
Okay.
4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take 3 different dice.
This has turned into a cyberpunk
Oh, plus
game.
4.
Yeah, right.
Welcome to Shadowrun.
Shadowrun. I was a rigger though. That's a 15.
Okay.
17.
Nice.
No. 16.
Nice.
Not great. 7.
Okay. So you spend the night playing with files and moving and like trying to move things around, and then eventually figure out that the whole like top file that holds everything else, right? You can make a duplicate of. You can make a copy of, and you can save that copy outside of whatever system this is all in.
Okay.
Theodore spent like 7 hours, and he was like, "Oh, I can right click and press duplicate." Like that's just a simple feature. Duplicate.
Control C.
Yeah. Control C, Control V.
What have you done with your life, Barb?
I touched a bone, I got scared, and I went to bed.
Perfect. Yeah.
Is that something you want to do?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So you copy that entire folder over and drag it to this area, and it creates another one, and it starts moving files, and little lines will appear, and it says file, this file, and it's like over and over again. And like as it's filling out, things are appearing in that folder. And as it gets to the last ones, it gets to there's a what is it called? So there's a file called clairvoyance.mov, right? Right.
What the fuck are we doing here, gang?
Right?
I'm so sorry. I
Guys,
got
this
your
is now
that's
a
okay,
hacking
that's
game.
So you drag over, it keeps timing out. so it doesn't. It keeps timing out and failing. But you've made a file structure outside of the normal structure.
Why is this a hacking game now? It's a computer.
Made it.
Theodore insisted it would be.
That's what gnomes do.
Yep.
Like I
do it too. I mean, if I were you.
The file that wouldn't load, can I go? I'm going to switch back to the original OS.
Yes.
And I want to go find that file.
Okay. So you switch back, like you roll one more intelligence roll.
Are you gonna try Gil or?
No, hell no. I'm not going to use that one. Fuck me over and I can't read it. That's not great. 11.
Okay. So you keep trying to pull that file up, and it keeps showing you a video feed of the current hallway just outside your room. And it just stops after a couple seconds, and there's an error. But there's tons of other files in there that you can see, and you go to click them, and they come up for a moment, and you can tell it's different times of day because there'll be sunlight coming in or whatever, but then they keep failing.
Okay. I know what I would do as a computer person.
Sure.
I don't know what Theodore should know how to do that stuff.
I kind of have a question, but it's like out of character totally. But like, I wonder, like, because you saw the angle that like we were being viewed from. I wonder if there's anything up there. Is it just wall? Like, is it just?
I don't know. Theodore hasn't gone up to check.
Yeah,
like
I'm curious.
literally,
Good question,
eyes
though.
are
I'm curious if
glued
there's like
to
a
the screen.
thing there, or if it's just like nothing.
It's just magic or
It's just
scrying.
air. Yeah, I'm curious what it is.
There's like a little hidden gem
Right.
A diamond.
pinged up there.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, I want to get into that. How would he know? Is there a way he can repair the file?
Was that?
Could he repair the file?
I mean, how would you?
In magic sense?
Slap it.
What if
Mending.
what if
Mending.
he turns
Take
it
it out
off
and blow
and
on it.
turns it back on again?
Completely possible.
No, I'm going to have to let that one go for now
Okay.
and just keep sifting through the files.
So let's say that takes you several hours.
Yeah.
And at some
I'm spending
point,
all
you
night.
just pass out, like an
Okay.
hour before everyone wakes up. So you just kind of, you fall asleep with the scry pad in your lap.
Okay.
And the rest of you wake up about the same time.
How weird. We all woke up at the same time.
Yeah, roughly, you know.
Luna's
Luna's up first because Luna slept a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to Theodore and notice that he's just passed out.
Oh, like
And I'm
just
gonna
unattractively so.
take a look at the scry pad.
As you do, Luna like bumps you and then walks over to the door and is like, and clawing at the door.
Does she have to go out?
Does Luna have to pee?
You gotta piss?
I think I said that Astrid's kind of a late riser, so she's probably still a
Yeah.
little bit asleep.
You know,
Yeah.
Should we take Luna out
You're
to
deep in
pee?
your trance.
Yeah. Because she doesn't have to sleep, but she likes to sleep.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'll. Damn. Yeah, I put the scry pad back down, and I'm like, okay, and I go to open the door.
Arf, licks you, and
Please don't.
Luna runs outside.
Okay, Janus,
What's that?
should we go? Does she need help?
I mean, you'd think she knows how to get
What's
back,
that?
right?
You'd think.
Luna canonically having to go potty? Is that what?
Yes, that's exactly what that was.
Oh,
Luna
she's
had to go to the
pissing in
bathroom.
the arboretum.
Yeah. No, as you're closing the door, Luna's walked up to the doors in front of the arboretum that automatically open when you walk in front of them, and she waits for a moment. The doors open, and she dashes into the arboretum.
Anything is possible in Dungeons and Dragons, guys. Let's think about wolves pissing.
She's looking for that bunny.
She's like,
That's
"This
right.
rabbit."
Okay, well, I'll go back to the scribe pad then after that fun
Thanks
mini
for
game.
letting
Right.
thanks for letting my dog outside.
I pick up the scribe pad, turn it on.
There's a really cool like wallpaper now.
Yeah. I'll think back, and I'll look to where the POV must have been for when we saw ourselves in the room.
Okay, roll an intelligence.
Intelligence. I'm just looking with my human eyes. It's a 7.
Okay, I mean, you it was on the wall with the paintings, You know that much.
How is it not perception?
You could roll perception.
I'll use my same roll, but it becomes a 13.
Okay, so on the wall, there's a wall with paintings in front of you, and those 4 big ones where there's still 3 empty holes. You'd imagine that it went painting, empty hole, right around here, empty hole, empty hole.
Nikki doesn't understand this. Barb doesn't understand this.
Oh,
And
sorry.
So I'm going to be like, no, fuck this.
Empty hole, like a place where a
Yeah.
painting isn't.
Right. Sorry. So there's 3 paintings that haven't been placed back
Like
on the
other
wall yet.
holes?
Right, because we were
Only
told that
one
we
painting's been
would earn more.
Yep, exactly. So,
Oh.
so if those 4 paintings were along the wall, whatever the angle the video came from was in the center of those. So 2 paintings, something, 2 paintings.
In between 2 paintings.
Yes, but yeah,
Can
right
I-
dead center.
Can I walk up and try to see if there's anything there?
Sure, roll an investigation.
Here's the investigation. 10
Okay, so you drag a chair over.
drug.
What'd I say?
You said dragged.
Okay, so you dragged a chair over.
He's just messing
I'm
with
never
you
gonna
now.
get this right now.
Nikki.
Come on, Nikki, help me.
You're gonna confuse him.
You went to a fancy school. Help me out. So you drag a chair over.
Yeah.
And you get up on it.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like up on your tippy toes and you're feeling around with your fingers.
Yeah.
And eventually you feel the slightest indention and then there's a gem embedded into the wall.
Can I take it out?
Try. Roll.
I try.
What would you roll for this?
To pull something
Strength?
out. Strength.
Yeah, I
to
guess
pull
strength. Yeah. Roll
something out of
strength.
the
Straight
wall.
up
Unless you're trying to just break it, then you could probably use your unarmed.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. It's a 6.
Yeah, it's really embedded in there. It's hard to even get
Good.
a grip on it.
I know what Theodore's going to do with it.
I'm going to.
What'd you find there?
Oh.
Sit up and watch.
Oh God.
Astrid's asleep. Astrid's still.
You're just like sipping your morning tea, like, what is this
I'm gonna
bumpkin
say.
doing?
Oh, whoops. There's a bug, and I crit a giant bone fist and punch the crystal.
Okay. All right. It doesn't do any damage because it's set into the wall, so you'd have to like in a hole. So if you just punch the wall, you're not even hitting it.
I make a protruding spike
Yeah.
from my fist.
Excellent.
And go, real bad spider here. Slugs probably. And I just try to punch it real quick.
All right. Roll a hit.
Janice detect that that's a lie, like some bullshit.
I'm just like watching.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Yeah. Okay. So you roll a 1, which is unfortunate, and you punch it, but you don't punch it on target. So this little extended bone thing smacks into the wall and snaps.
Ooh.
You're like, "Ah!"
ow, that sounds like it
Yep.
hurt. Why don't we just cover it?
Take 4 points of damage.
You take
The
4
day
points of
just
damage.
started.
Your
It's
mom
sarcasm.
takes 4 points of damage.
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Wonder what's going on today.
With all
huh?
that banging,
But
Astrid,
she got
Yeah.
what is going on?
But she must have regeneration because she's a troll.
Yep. You all are definitely now awake.
What is
we
going
go.
on? Oh my god.
Oh, no, I'm out. I can't
Oh,
do that.
even with that, fair enough. Yeah.
Banging on the walls.
Sorry,
No,
there's
I'm so
something.
tired.
Anyway, what do we? Does anyone know what we're doing today?
They're scratching at the door. No.
Oh, I get up and I run over there. Groggily. I have my
What are the subtitles gonna say? Is it gonna say I peed?
I was a good girl.
Yeah, I was a good girl, basically.
I give her a scritch and I let her back in. I'm glad.
Gross.
Thank you, whoever let her out, I guess.
Very much like different, awake now, excited,
Yeah, wow.
walking in circles around
You're
you.
feeling better. Can I
leaning in.
get down? Can I look inside her mouth and see what if that cut's okay? Does
Fine.
it looks okay?
Fully healed.
All right.
Licks your face.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, darling.
Were we told where we're supposed to go today? Like, are we doing our classes that we did yesterday? I don't think anyone told us, right?
As you
they
say
didn't tell
that,
us
a
anything.
sheet of paper is slipped underneath the door.
I run to the door and quickly open it as fast as I can.
Okay, you open it. And there's no one in front of the door,
Bryant?
but there's one of the seekers who turns.
it Brian?
Brian?
Is it Bryant?
Sure, why not? It's Bryant.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
The
hey,
return of
hey.
Bryant.
Hey, St. Barb.
Bryant, what's this?
Oh, it's there's been a change, and holds one up, and it's the classes for today, and you all have been assigned.
Oh, I made these changes.
Oh, well, they're great. I guess.
How are you? I feel like we haven't spoken in a while.
And he's like, oh, it's just, I mean, it's been a stressful couple of days.
Yeah. Were you guys okay during the attack?
Most of us.
Who wasn't?
Roger.
It was a couple seekers were killed. Yeah.
Oh, that's not light.
Nobody that matters.
Shit.
Wow.
Well, like Susan and I don't know.
George.
Susan and George.
Damn, I wish
Poor
Roger was
Susan.
dead.
Brian, if you ever need anything. Excuse me, Astrid. I'm trying to have a moment with Brian
That's
here.
Mackenzie laughing at the absurdity of Barb's personality right now.
Brian, if you ever need anything, just know that East Red is a sanctuary to you.
And he nods. And he walks up.
I ship Brian.
Kind of
and
like walks a couple steps back, and he looks at you and he's like, that means a lot. I appreciate it. It's been a lot here, and it's nice to know that we don't have to worry about all of you.
Yeah.
And he kind of nods, and he goes back to handing out the papers.
Oh, he's not going to live till tomorrow. He's so dead.
Okay. And close the door. I'm like, God, what a... Anyway.
I'm sipping my tea. You're having quite a morning.
Well,
visitors knocking on the wall.
You gotta keep your enemies close. We have a list. I made this, by the way. I didn't tell you guys, but anyway.
Is this our class?
When would you have gotten that list of the dean?
Huh?
We this
woke
is out
up
of
early or
character. We just
something.
woke up. When would you have gotten this list
the
to the dean?
Terrorizes me in my sleep and gets the answers.
Okay.
I don't know. Aram, you're the DM. You think of something.
That checks out.
Thank you.
Good, good.
No, I woke up early.
The wording is very simple. Since you all like to play Capture the Flag, meet me after breakfast in the temple.
Signed the flag.
Signed
The
our...
whole place is the temple. We're in the temple.
Sorry, in the main temple, in the
I was
in
like,
the
this is the temple of
arena.
Udea.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Meet me anywhere.
Maybe it's wherever you're feeling at.
Signed Archon Dima.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
Dima.
Everyone sighs. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys later, I guess. I'm gonna go grab my bone. And
Wait, hold on. What did you do? You said you did something for the dean.
Yeah, I just made some changes.
What sort of changes?
Just placed people.
In new houses?
Yeah, I mean we'll still sleep together if that's what you're worried about, Janus.
I'm just gonna roll with whatever comes.
Big
Okay.
Janus mood.
Well, see you guys. Don't die. And I'd grab my bone and I walk out.
All right. Excellent.
Astrid's gonna go to get like dressed, and like assume there's like mirrors and things.
Oh,
in
sure.
The shower room.
Yeah.
The weird shower room.
Another shower scene.
But no, she's gonna go walk in there and glance at herself in the mirror, and at first not really like notice what's up, and then sort of stop to look at herself, and she has like, the dark blackish bluish hair, but then like the white streak, it's about like an inch thick, and it's like she starts to look at herself and she notices that it's gotten like a half an inch thicker.
Yeah.
Like it's going down in her head a bit, and it's like not noticeable. Like it's not like, unless someone's staring at her they might notice, but it just seems like her hair has gotten more, and then she kind of looks back at Luna getting bigger, and she decides to go take a shower.
Yeah.
but she's like noticed that her hair is whitening, but like just down, kind of starting from her streak.
Now, how do you two look different? It's your turn.
I look a little disheveled.
Janus is
I just
eternal.
woke up.
Yeah.
I'm still wearing the
me
outfit
leveling
from
to level 3,
yesterday.
everybody. My level 3 ability.
Janus is the only one who looks pretty much the same throughout the fan art.
Truth. Janus is
My-
always perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
my
Yeah.
level 3
Flawless.
ability
Yeah.
is my hair gets a little bit more white.
Sick.
It's called flavor.
Zendar, you wake up, and there's a knock at your door as well.
All right. Is Susumu or someone going to get it, or should I?
You know what? Susumu glides over. She just kind of glides over to the door.
Like-
Oh, I love
Is
Zenda.
somebody gonna get it?
Don't worry, I'll
Yeah,
get
exactly.
it. She opens the door. Oh, hello, Sika. Hey, Susumu. These are
Brian.
your assignments for today. Okay. Thank you very much. And she just doesn't even like. And he's like, "Oh, great to be." And she just is closing the door. Well, Zendar, looks like you won't be joining us.
Oh, is
She
she
hands
joining?
the sheet over.
All right, I take the sheet. Who am I with?
Looks like you'll be with East Red.
Well, one person from East Red.
Hmm.
This is the list I made, right?
Well,
That is a
Oh, this
long
isn't the list I
yeah,
made.
Dima told the
Did
four
he
of
break?
us to
Yeah.
go.
This is not the list you made.
Oh.
That's for the future.
Oh. I was going to say, I doubt you remembered all of it.
No.
Do you remember?
I look at. All right, I can't read.
Oh, right. Right.
I'm blind,
Right.
guys.
Right.
No, I know.
I know.
Right.
I know.
We, like,
It's
forgot.
not like
We
that.
all-
Rom was like, "Here's this visual cue."
Right.
Blind
Do
Zendar.
you tell Susumu you can't read?
Are you gonna like hold it upside down and be like, "Yes"?
No, yeah. You know what? I hold it up and I'm like, oh, good to know.
Yes. Well, enjoy your time in the temple. And she takes the sheet of paper back.
I certainly will try.
And then she goes back to her day.
And I'm just like trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Right.
Because she said something about East Red, right?
Yep.
And then
You
she
know
said,
that to be them.
I'm going to be in the temple.
Yeah. Or you
The-
when they say the temple, they mean the arena.
Okay. So yeah, I guess I'll get ready. I don't have much preparation in the morning. I just sort of clean my horns and hair and then go.
Awesome. I like it.
It
Rebecca,
actually doesn't say East Red on the paper. It says the Yakety Pack.
the Yakety Pack.
We
I'm
just
so
want to make sure
sorry.
we get that
You're gonna
canon.
be the yakety pack.
Yes.
today?
The yakety.
So it is breakfast if you want to go to breakfast, and that goes for the rest of you as well.
After I shower and stuff, I'll go to breakfast.
Sure. Sure.
All right.
I will be incredibly late for that.
Yeah, you would like the last 10 minutes of breakfast.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
go to breakfast.
You get the shitty
Alright.
bagels nobody wants.
The rest of you, except for Theodore, all get there pretty much at the same time.
Why does this keep on happening?
It's magic.
Okay. Do you want us to say what we eat?
No, you can just like. Is there anyone you want to talk to? Are you doing anything in
I'm
particular?
gonna go eat with Wendell if he's there.
Oh, Wendell's there.
Yeah, I'll go
Wendell's
eat with him.
Very happy to see you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I heard so much happened.
Yeah. Well, yeah. it's-
You were in so much danger.
What? Okay. Good morning to you too.
Oh, good morning.
Yeah. Wow. What do you mean I'm
Good
in
morning.
danger? I just woke up.
I don't know. It's like there was a lot of stuff happening in the valley, and
You don't have to worry about it, Wendell. I think we're gonna be okay.
oh, I don't worry about you. You're cool. You're gonna be fine.
You're gonna be fine too.
I hope so.
No, I know so. You're gonna be fine.
Wendell kind of leans in for a hug.
I
He gives
hug
you a
him.
hug. Awesome.
What's for brekkie today?
Oh, well, there are, and lifts up one thing, and it's just waffles covered with syrup and sugar and butter, and then it's some kind of cereal that's also got sugar on it, and then there's another one he pokes up that just is candy, and he's like, yeah,
You like
Yeah.
sugar, don't you?
what's the best?
I'll take the waffles.
There you go. Excellent.
Yeah.
And then, like, he opens up one, and it's got eggs, and
Because
he's
I'm
like, oh.
technically a vegetarian. I always forget.
Right, technically a vegetarian. And just starts chomping down. Anyone else?
I think I want to eat some poison. And I open up the thing.
Okay, so
What?
you want to eat poison,
Yeah.
and you open it up, and there is hemlock.
Hemlock. What am I seeing for someone who I usually study hemlock every day I wake up. but
Sure.
Not today.
What are you seeing?
Yeah.
I don't know, something green and leafy, I imagine.
Okay, cool. I take the hemlock
Yeah.
and I pocket it.
Okay. Excellent. You've pocketed some hemlock. It's got berries too, right? Hemlock? I think the poison part's
I'm
in
not
the
an
berries.
herbologist.
Would you like
Yeah.
me to look it up?
No, I mean it's a
I'm on
yeah,
it.
please do. I think the poison part's in the berries. So it's like got like waxy green leaves, and then it's got berries.
I don't see any berries.
No, it's flowers.
Oh,
flowers.
all right. The hemlock.
Oh.
What do the hemlock flowers look like?
They're white.
White.
Yeah.
And they're tiny and white.
Oh, cool. Like baby's
They look
breath.
like, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna pocket this.
All right.
We had to worry about them because they were growing in our backyard.
So you shove
Leave
some
it there.
flowers into your
Oh, wow.
pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Take
Cool.
them out.
Anything else you want to do?
No, just thinking about making a little bouquet for slugs.
Oh, you are mean.
I'm kidding, everyone. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, everyone.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
All of us didn't even make noise. We all just were like,
Please direct all hatred to barb at gmail.com.
What is your Twitter
barb at
handle?
gmail.com. We should make that.
Say barb at say barb, because barb at gmail.com is definitely a person,
Oh,
so don't do
Just
that.
tweet it out with
It's
hashtag
some woman named
Barb.
Barbara in like West Virginia. It's
Right.
like, why are these people sending me emails from Rise of the Demigods?
Anything you want to do, Janus?
I'm gonna go up to Kree.
Okay.
So, can you describe Kree again?
Yeah, Kree is like
Sorry.
Can you tell me who the fuck this is? I saw this name on a piece of paper.
Kree is a very brightly colored parrot.
Okay.
Basically, you know.
So Kree has
basically.
wings.
Oh yeah, definitely has wings. Large wings that attach to his arms. He has
Uh-huh.
hands too. Kind of bent feet that end in huge claws. A beak. Very humanist eyes and face.
Okay, I'm gonna
Looks
go
like a
up to
mascot.
Kree and I'm gonna be like, your wings are incredible.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm Janus.
We're in a public place.
Kree is very nervous all the time. Oh yeah. Hey. I know you. You are Janus. I am Kree.
That's right. I was just admiring your wings.
Oh, and throws them open for a moment, and they are gorgeous. And you can see him kind of focus for a second, and you can see light dance in between the feathers, like as if it's like veins all throughout it.
So the wings are like Kree's actual like
Yes,
appendages.
exactly.
Okay. So I'm just like I just want to study like how the wings are formed and
Sure.
everything, and
They fold at the elbow and then come in behind him. Right, it's almost like a cloak that envelops the back part of his body, and when they go out, they unfold and become full-size wings. It looks like he could fly.
right. So these are meant for flying, right? You can fly right out of here.
Oh, sure, I could fly.
Oh, interesting. You're the demigod of
Lasers.
lasers. What does that mean?
Well, from what I understand, lasers are very focused light. I can see light in a variety of shades and colors and spectrums, and I can then control that light and focus it in until it becomes a laser.
Oh, fascinating. That's why you're so colorful.
Well, I think it's one of the reasons, but many members of my tribe are colorful.
W- If you don't mind me asking, what's your where are you from? What's your tribe?
Well, we come from the north, and there are mountains in the north, and they are heavily, heavily populated with trees and other vegetation, and we live amongst them.
I was just admiring your wings.
Well, thank you. It's very much like you, with your clothing and how colorful it is.
Yeah, but I don't have wings.
No, but you could.
Yeah. I've been having some weird dreams recently.
What of? What are your dreams about?
Well, flying.
Really?
Yeah.
I could take you flying.
I would need wings, I think, first, but
I can take you flying.
sure.
Let's go flying.
Yeah, let's go flying.
Okay.
You can
We have time.
right now?
Why not?
Aren't we supposed to be in class?
We have. And he looks down and he's like, we have time.
All right, let's go.
Okay. And he grabs your hand and he basically pulls you off the table
Uh-huh.
and starts walking outside with you.
Outside.
Outside.
Where are we going?
To the arboretum?
Outside. He needs to be
a door-
outside to fly.
Is there a door that
Yeah, there's
that one
multiple
door that
multiple
opens?
doors going out. So there's like a door right here as you go out and then back out again.
I am there, right?
Yes.
Don't get jealous.
I would no. I would kind of step in front of them and say, if you're going to leave, you should know that you won't be able to get back in.
How do you know?
I was out there.
Well, what if I don't want to come back?
Then you may leave.
See ya.
I just shrug and look at Kree.
Let's go. Hey, Zendar.
This is abrupt and strange.
Hello, Chris.
You want to come with us? Maybe hold the door?
We're going to fly, Zendar.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hey, look, we haven't done this yet, but can Janus get inspiration?
Yeah,
Like,
I would think so. Yeah,
Yes,
I think
yes.
so. Janus
we
could absolutely get
be
inspiration.
for
yeah.
that.
Zendar,
Yeah.
the level 3 doorstop.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
All right.
Oh.
At that,
I could have flipped my hair and walk.
Zendar,
towards-
his skin is like a dark gray
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
But it just goes like an even like black.
Yeah. Yeah.
So can
Just
I?
like his cheeks and his forehead and everything just goes black.
it's the
And he's
equivalent
just
of you
like-
flushing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's,
Do-
he's just like kind of steps back and is like mumbles something under his breath, and then he just sort of steps back and lets you walk past, like as he's kind of mumbling.
As you're mumbling, do I pick up on the fact that that Zendar is blind? Just like peripherally, like getting information.
You haven't hidden it.
His
Right?
eyes are like.
I've been acting
Yeah.
as if I'm not blind.
Okay.
I'm saying specifically based off of like my demigod of secrets abilities.
Oh,
like
I see
just-
what you're
yeah.
saying. Okay, roll your demigod ability versus
My demigod
your.
ability?
Yeah, so I'm
Divinity?
sorry. Yes, roll your divinity, and then versus. Are you trying to hide it?
Yes.
Okay, then roll deception.
I'm not good at deception.
I know you're not great at deception.
But wouldn't it be like a wisdom save or something? Because he's trying to use his powers on me.
Well, he's not trying to get into your head. These are surface thoughts.
Yeah, I'm more like peripherally trying to gather
Yeah.
some
Oh,
information.
okay.
You're just trying to hide a secret from him.
Fair. 15.
24.
Whoa. Yeah, you definitely know Zendar is blind.
I stop and turn around and walk up to Zendar, and I say, "How can you see if you're blind?"
I look around. Well, I don't even look around. I just like.
Because he can't.
Yeah. I just like kind of lower my head and I'm like, lower your voice.
Why?
I don't like for people to know.
I'm sorry, it just popped in my head.
I understand, just. I don't understand it either. I was born and I saw my mother's face, and that was the last thing I saw.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I'm gonna go fly. You can come if you want.
It's all right. I'll stay here. And then he kind of like searches around and finds slugs, and he's like, oh, slugs. You were going to tell me about how your great adventure, weren't you?
Oh, I got so much to tell you. Come on. He grabs your hand and drags you into the dining hall.
And
then we saw Chimera.
And I'm just like dragged away from this awkward situation.
Yeah, perfect.
Dragged.
All right, so you two go out the nearest door. It's not locked right now because the temple's not on lockdown. So you step out into the bright morning sun. It's a crisp summer day. There's a good amount of wind.
So, flying, how does this work?
Okay, and he kind of gets behind you. Stay right there. Okay, hang on. Now, are you ready?
Wait, are you just gonna like toss me over the ledge or something?
No. So this is how it goes. And he opens up his arms and he like presses himself against your back. Hold on to my arms.
That's intimate.
Okay. I hold on to his arms.
And he closes his arms around you, picks you up surprisingly easily, runs straight forward, and leaps off the edge.
This is amazing.
You two
You just jumped off a
plummet.
cliff.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the actual fly.
Yeah, you just spiral down, and as you're falling, he makes sure that your arms are connected fully to him, and then he wraps his talons around you. So he kind of lifts his feet up and grabs your legs with his talons and throws his arms open wide, and you just swoop upwards.
Oh, okay. So what do we see as we're flying around here?
This is so mean, but shouldn't he roll a strength or something? He's not used to carrying people.
That's fair.
That is mean, Tom.
Yeah,
Thanks
I
for
know
acknowledging
it's
that.
mean.
Roll an 18 there, so I think he's going to be okay. But
We're good. We're good.
So down,
Kill
back up.
Try to kill Janus.
Tommy's like, you call me blind. I want to see if you.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, true.
So you guys swoop upwards. Now, there's the main building where the arena is. That encompasses most of what you see here. There's a secondary building connected to it with a bridge, which is where your housing is. There's a third building, which is apparently where the teacher's housing is, right? That's about the same size as yours. There's another building you've been told is the infirmary. And then there's 2 other buildings you know nothing about.
Oh, Cree, this is beautiful. This
Soaring up and up.
perspective is
Yeah.
incredible. I want you to do something.
What's that? And he's like shouting over the wind.
Let go of me.
What?
Just do it. I have an inkling about something.
You best be sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And swoops back over the land. Is now about 300 feet up. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Before he lets me go, I give him a kiss on the cheek.
Like right in the beak.
Yeah, the beak.
Yeah. And
I'm stressed.
So let's go with you, but also then folds his wings in and is diving alongside you.
So as I'm falling, I kind of go into my head and I visualize this image of myself that I've had in dreams and in visions that I've gotten from Desdemona and my parent, and I kind of visualize it becoming me, and all of a sudden 2 incorporeal wings sprout from my back, and they're purple and sparkling, and they're silvers and blues and feathers, and then my visage changes as well. So my hair grows a little bit longer, and my skin starts to glow like silvery, and all of a sudden I open my eyes and they start to glow like a bright yellow, and the third eye starts to burst open with light as well, and I kind of stretch and have the wings kind of flap behind me and catch the wind
As you're falling and just spiraling, and you can feel these changes happening, but you're not quite sure what's happening. For just a moment, there's a bit of panic. Like, did I do the wrong thing?
Yeah.
And where Kree has let you go, you're falling towards one of the fountains. So there's a wide open pool of water beneath you, and you're falling and getting closer and closer to it. And as you do, a giant image of Desdemona appears beneath you, and she whispers, but you can hear it as loud as if it was in your ear. Fly. And then you feel your wings open, catch the wind, almost like a bag would catch the wind.
Yeah.
And you soar.
And I fly past Desdemona. I go, woo!
Kree zips down, opens up his wings, and is flying with you. He's hooting and hollering.
Fucking a never-ending story.
Yeah.
I love how I was like, my hair got a little bit more white.
I've got wings.
Arby's like, I have
Janus
wings. I have a
is
third
so
eye. I have like a weave. I have it all.
I have a weave.
I'm fully living, honestly.
Yeah, but you got a half an inch more of white hair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
there you go.
streaks.
I forgot
hair
that you were
changed.
in Asmar, and I was like, why the fuck
Yeah.
is he doing this?
Right.
I was so stressed out.
And you guys spend the next 20 minutes flying around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We fly around and then, yeah.
And then Kree shows you a place on top of the Arboretum? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, I also, as I'm flying, I'm not just having fun. I want to also.
I'm not here for a good time, honey.
I want to also kind of make note of all the other buildings around.
Totally. I'll draw a map for you.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And then
Right
Krieg
now.
guides you back towards the Arboretum, and there's a hatch at the very top of it that you can get back in real easily.
Oh, Zendar, you thought.
Yeah.
All right, so we go through the hatch and fly and like float back down into. And as I get down,
Bunny scatters.
As I get down to the ground, my wings disappear and my appearance changes as well.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. Thank you so much for doing that.
You're welcome. That was amazing. I'm so glad I could help.
Yeah, that was incredible. It was something that I've envisioned in my head for a long time, and I wasn't sure how to go about releasing it, I guess.
It was so beautiful. I've never seen anything so beautiful.
Thanks.
All right, we should get back.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Theodore, are you doing anything?
No, I'm late. I probably
Yep.
will just complete freaking the kid who's never been late for anything
Right.
in his entire life.
Yeah.
Slept in. Oh yeah, no, it's like quick change, quick.
And you're sprinting towards breakfast to grab a roll?
Yeah, just like a piece of toast.
What was the name of your friend?
Renault.
Ronald, right? So you're sprinting towards breakfast, you turn the corner, and you slam right into a seeker. And the seeker
I'm
drops
sorry.
a lot of papers and everything, and you drop what you were holding, and you all kind of pick down
sword.
to yeah, oh, my sword. And you all bend down to pick up each other's things, and it's Ronald.
Whoa, Renault!
Theodore!
What are you doing here?
Well, I mean, of course, what are you doing here? But like, well, I'm a seeker now.
Oh my gosh! And I just big hug.
He takes it. Well, I'm a seeker in training. I'm training. But like I took that old dwarf's word, and now I'm a seeker in training.
Oh my gosh! I'm so proud of you. Look at you.
It's so good to see you.
It's great to see you too.
Yeah. So everything's going great here.
Yes, it's fantastic.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I've heard really good things.
Yeah, what did they tell you?
Well, just that you're a really quick study, and that everyone likes you.
Oh, well, not about me, about the place.
Oh, I mean,
that's nice.
I don't
thank
know
you, but-
much yet. Right now, it's just like, sleep here, assign here, learn this stuff, a lot of push-ups. Like it's a lot of training right now.
Well, at least you get training.
Oh, well, I mean, it's different training than you all get, obviously, because you're so specialized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so how's home? How's everything there?
Well, I mean, I left soon after you left.
Okay.
So, but it was fine. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Are you ready for the games?
Wait, what games?
Oh, they didn't tell you about the games?
No, we were supposed to go to class. Actually, really.
Oh, shoot. It's not now. I guess I haven't told you. And he kind of leans in. The Seekers versus the students. They haven't told you about the games?
Wait, what?
Okay, listen. I can't tell you that much, but I'll talk to you later. Okay, go. And
Okay,
we'll
okay.
talk. And we'll talk soon.
Yeah. Lunch.
Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
great. It's
See you
good to
there.
see you.
All right. And
Bye,
he goes
Ronald.
off.
Okay. Fuck.
Now you got
Jiggles.
5 minutes. Yeah.
You're
Freaking
totally
little
gonna have
legs.
to kill him at some point.
I know. Oh yeah.
So you got 5 minutes to grab food now.
Yeah. Is there anybody still in the lunchroom?
The only people there is a
breakfast
very
club?
exhausted looking Zendar and Slugs, who is going through incredible detail about what you guys did down on the temple floor and using spiders to represent everybody.
I just I feel you come up, and I just kind of look up, and my eyes don't see anything, but you just see like hope in my eyes. So I'm just like,
Good morning,
for
toast.
listeners at home, I just mouth,
And I'll do the anime run away with like the toast hanging in my mouth.
Arms back.
and I'm just like, oh.
And then I cast web, a whole bunch of webs all over the place, and not a single spider was hurt. Isn't that right? Janet and
Harold.
Calvin
One of them is
and
Harold.
Roger and
Harold.
Doug.
One of them is Harold.
What?
One of them is Harold.
And Harold. One of them is Harold, which is confusing because we use Harold. But
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I remembered it.
Oh my gosh, we should get to class. Bye. And Slugs goes running out.
Fucking hell, slugs.
I take a moment to sigh and just grab some bacon, and then I make my way to the temple, or the arena, rather.
I take a moment to sigh is like my daily, so I'm right there with
I
you.
take a moment. I sigh.
All right,
be
so
like-
you all eventually get to the arena,
At the same time.
roughly.
At the same
Wow.
fucking
Roughly.
time.
I even tried to hold back this time. I even waited.
I was
so-
late.
Why does this keep on happening?
Barb strides in thinking that they're the very latest person there, and then Theodore just bowls into you.
There's some time dilation going on here.
Guys, real quick. Come here.
What?
What?
Okay, so, Captains versus Privates. The Seekers we're gonna do something against the Seekers. It's a game.
Against the Seekers?
Yeah,
Oh, we can take
it's probably
them.
like Dragon Ball.
The Seekers?
How did you know this?
I'll tell you later. Just be ready to be sharp.
2 of the Seekers died.
What?
Oh, sorry. Did you guys not?
No.
Wait, what?
Last night?
2 of the Seekers died
How? What?
in the attack.
Why didn't they tell us?
Oh, I don't know. Why didn't they?
They
How
don't
could they
tell
not
us
tell us?
anything.
That's so weird. What are we doing today, I wonder? And I turn and look out into the distance.
Can I try to hop on my scribe pad real
Yeah, sure.
quick?
Who died recently?
Yeah, like
Is
if
there,
there's any
obituaries on the scribe pad?
or just profile notes of individuals,
roll me
file
as a
folders.
deceased.
Roll me an
Stamp.
intelligence roll.
Fuck that die. That didn't work right this time. Much better. That's a 19.
So you, after some clicking and punching, are able to get to a list of all the seekers at the temple, and 3 of the folders have become grayed out.
Oh, 3.
Okay.
One of them is Susan. That's canon.
One of
And
them's
then
Susan,
George.
and one of them's George.
Who's the third?
The third is
Bryant?
no, it can't be Brian because
yeah.
Brian's a person.
Because I shipped St. Barb and Brian. They
Zachary.
Zach.
Zachary.
his name.
I know. They're the worst.
They're so white.
I can't suspend my disbelief.
I'm so
Can't
sorry.
Invest in the world.
Okay.
Barb, did you hear correctly? Because there's 3 that are missing here.
Oh, well,
did
that
you-
must have just happened.
Beep. Another one becomes grayed out.
Guys, I think our job will be easy if they're all just dying.
Beep, 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 beep.
Well, we won.
We won the Demigods. We have risen. It's over.
We've risen. We're fine.
All right.
That's
So
All right, Zender comes in.
Yes.
Oh my God.
At the just kind of he's running because he knows that he's late, but he kind of bursts in and just realizes that he just burst into the room and just kind of looks sheepish, and what he notices Janus, he just kind of looks even more sheepish and kind of hello everyone.
Hello.
Even Zendar was later than me. I hate this.
I took.
I
the
assume
scrap
Luna
pad
will probably
away.
go up and greet Zendar. I'll go over
Yeah.
to Zendar and greet him.
Luna kind of carefully walks over to Zendar and sniffs a little bit.
Sorry.
Zendar really loves animals, even though basically his only interaction with animals has been killing them because his mother. But he loves animals,
Yeah.
which is why it's been so painful for him hunting.
Yeah.
So he would do the thing where you hold your fist up to the dog so they can sniff it, and then if she lets him, he would
Would you like a prop?
pet her face. Yes.
Astrid
There's Luna
Yeah.
for you.
Astrid opens her jaw.
Astrid?
Sorry.
Astrid, what's wrong with you? Astrid's jaw dislocates like a snake.
Right. Luna opens her mouth and moves towards your hand with her teeth. Slowly, not not growling or anything, but it's kind of opens her mouth and moves towards your hand.
I just sort of let her do what she's gonna do.
Do I trust that
just-
she's not trying to hurt him?
You don't feel like she's trying to hurt him.
Yeah.
And you would know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like petting her back, and I say, "Be sweet, go."
And she very gently, not bites down, but just kind of closes her teeth on your hand and kind of like moves and closes them again. And then seems to like nod and pulls back like, "Arr," and leans in for pets.
Okay. I
like
pet
checking
her.
if it was real gold.
Yeah, what was she checking
She's
for?
got to bite it. Yeah.
She's like, yeah, it's a real.
It's a real human.
real person.
Tiefling. All right. I'm gonna pet her.
Excellent. And as you're petting and she's really excited, you get a feeling, because you're petting her at the same time.
Yeah.
And Astrid, you get a feeling, you get a couple words. And it's just like, real, not shadow. Real.
Okay.
And there's this happy wagging her tail. And
Thank you, Lena.
You're not a shadow man.
God,
Right.
where are the fucking teachers? Why are they always the last one to show up?
so, as you say that,
Thank you.
It's a grand entrance.
I know how to summon them.
there is a cloud of mist.
A cloud of condensation.
It swirls into a
Giant glass,
cyclone.
and the condensation.
Yes.
forms.
Yes, ice forms all around it in
Suddenly
a
very
perfect
humid.
tube of this thin ice, and then it shatters as Archon Dima puts his hands out, and then reforms into his staff that he slams onto the ground, parting all the mist around him. Students,
Shut up.
Did you actually say that?
Sure.
That is so good. That is so good.
it is good to see you all. You had a very difficult day yesterday.
No way.
It
Tell
has
us
been
about
challenging for your teachers as well.
So do we get an easy one today?
Oh no, we're shaking things up.
And as like he's saying that, I kind of look at Zendar, and even if he doesn't have time to respond, I go, "Why are you with us?"
I don't know. It's the someone who told me to go here.
Excellent question. Stand back and kind of gestures for everyone to take a few steps back, waves his staff, and walls start to form all around you. Just hundreds of feet of walls and tunnels, and they begin to close off until there's this system of caverns that have been, like if there was an underground cave, but it's above ground and you can see all of it.
It's a
Right.
maze.
Seems to be kind of a maze. Yeah. But it's all sealed off at the top. It's like if you were looking at it, you would think you were walking into a cave. There's one entrance to the south and one entrance to the north. The answer is simple. Since you all like capture the flag so much, Zendar, you have a simple task. You'll head into the dungeon from the north and look for this flag, retrieve it, and escape. The rest of you are looking for Zendar.
We don't know that technically.
I do know.
I mean, yeah, only you do.
He kind of like looks up and around, even though it doesn't do anything for him, but he looks up and around just as sort of a response, and he's like, so why should I fight against him?
You're not fighting against them. Your only task is to retrieve this, and holds up just like a red flag, and then touches it with a finger,
That's a red flag.
and
right
it begins to glow.
Oh, all right. I suppose I can do that.
Stay here for a moment.
there. I have a question.
Go ahead.
You may have heard this before, but why?
To train.
For what's the goal here? What's the lesson to learn
The goal is to stop him
from?
taking this flag. Students broke into this temple just yesterday in an attempt to steal something. That may happen again. You should be prepared.
And we're supposed to stop them?
Of course, all threats to the temple are threats to all of us.
Wait, they were trying to steal something.
From what we can gather.
What were they trying to steal?
We're not 100% sure.
Zendar just says under his breath, I'll tell you later.
Oops. Oops, Aram says.
Yeah.
Oopsie daisy.
Did I say steal?
Just kind of in Astrid's ear, just like, I'll tell you later.
Yeah, I nod.
Okay.
Steal
So-
our dignity.
I'll be right back.
And to sort of cover up Zendar, like whispering to me for Dima, I was like, oh, I'll find you in a second. You know that, right? And Luna,
Yeah.
Luna's
Just laugh.
ready.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be right back. And Archon Demon vanishes into a puddle of mist, basically. Yep. It's kind of
Sorry, that was right in the
just
mic.
kind of like writes down into a puddle of mist. He's gone for a while and then comes back out. And again, everything he does is extra. So it's like this explosion of mist.
I like that he's your self-insert too.
I know, that's just what makes it even more special.
I know who I am. It appears back and directs you each to your entrances. So, to the north, there is a. I'm sorry. You all are coming in from the north. Zendar's coming in from the
This is
south.
opposite
I know. I apologize for that.
Okay.
So I've changed my mind. So there is a stone tunnel leading down from the north, and there is a stone tunnel leading down from the southeast.
All right.
And you both are positioned in front of your tunnels.
I
Nope.
sprint into the tunnel.
Wait, not yet. He
okay.
hadn't said go.
Are we allowed to use?
No other houses are
He
here?
never
Just
he never
yours.
said to
Explain
wait
any
till I say
rules.
he says go.
He's like, well,
said rules
as soon as you
either.
start to move, like a sheet of ice appears. It's like, wait a minute. In fact, sheets of ice are over both entrances. And when he lowers
okay.
them, you'll go.
What's? I say, what are the rules on magic and things?
Do whatever you want.
Can I out of character? Can I cast Hunter's Mark on Zendar?
Well, not before you
But,
start. But
okay.
yes,
Well,
once
you
see
could
it.
if you want
Actually,
to.
do it though.
Yeah.
Right now. Well, he'll note it. If there's a second when he says go, I see Zendar. I will throw a.
Well,
Where you are,
Zendar's
you
on the
can't
other
see
end.
each
We can't see
other.
Zendar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then it won't matter.
But good idea, though.
Yeah, I was like, that's. I'll just do that.
Right. Are you all ready?
Luna, we've established I can ride her now, right?
Oh, yeah.
I hop on her back and I hold on to her for we're ready to go. She's my Harley.
Yeah. Yeah.
I look at Theodore and I say, Theodore, get on.
I was just gonna go. I didn't think this wasn't
Luna plants her feet and her little tail's wagging, and
We're
she's
ready.
ready to go.
because I lean down to her and I say, you know his scent by now, right?
She definitely knows my scent.
Yeah. She tracked it earlier and then she just sniffed him.
Nasty.
Yeah.
She just had him in her mouth.
So,
Yeah.
Dima's now on top of this thing, on a large ice pillar that he's made, standing over above everyone. Points to Zendar first, and your wall vanishes.
All right. I sprint in.
Okay. Then points to you guys next, and your wall vanishes. But first, Zendar.
Is
You are-
this place lit
No,
at all? Okay, good.
not at all. So you are running down a narrow, what feels like a lava tube,
Yeah.
basically about 20 feet long.
I just keep. Does it branch off or anything?
Nope, it goes in a straight line.
All right. I just keep running.
Okay, you run, and then you get to a wall, and then about 20 feet up, there's a ledge, and you can see a gap at the top of it.
All right. Is it just like a sheer wall?
Yeah, it's just a sheer wall up, and then a gap at the top.
All right. I'm going to attempt to shadow teleport up to the top.
Okay, at this point, since you've done it, it's easy. You can do it, but there's not enough room to stand up at the top. You'd have to lay down.
Okay.
So roll me an acrobatics just to get up there properly.
23.
Oh, yeah. So you see the ledge, you vanish into the shadows and reappear directly above, basically in tummy time. And now you can see that you could crawl 10 feet forward, and there's a larger room in front of you.
All right.
Hold there for 1 second.
That's copyrighted.
I know, I'm sorry.
That's
You
what I
can
was
just sue
looking
me
for. I was like,
afterwards.
oh, wait, I had that.
You all are sprinting down a lava tube that has natural stairs in it that are going down and down and down.
Can I not jump on top of this whole structure?
You can, but it's just stone on top. So, and they're just also, and Dean would kind of direct you back inside.
And since when has a teacher telling me not to stop?
That's true.
me?
No, fair. Do you want to jump on top?
Hey, does anyone have anything that can dig through stone?
Theodore's a little slow this morning. Oh, yeah. He just slings his arm out and starts cutting away, right
mean,
into the stone.
What are you cutting
Yeah,
at?
what do you cut? You just start cutting the wall.
Yeah.
You're so tired.
Yeah.
You're like, do you want me to cut this?
Yeah.
I mean, I was
through the wall.
I'm
Yeah.
running in. I'm not gonna
Sure.
wait for this.
You just sprint
experiment.
into it.
Yeah.
And
with
as you're
Luna.
stabbing into it, as you pull the blade out, the rock reforms.
Okay, well, yeah. This is apparently a no fun zone. Let's go.
Arm gone.
All right, you all sprint in. You are in first, so the stairs open up into a room.
And I'm riding Luna, and I want her to be smelling for him.
Okay.
I'm tracking
There's
him.
a roughly hewn entrance right off of the north stairs. Luna is sniffing around, hasn't gotten a scent yet. The stairs continue down to the east, and then there's an opening to the west into what looks like a large room that's not natural. It's actually carved out.
And she hasn't picked anything up.
Not yet.
I'll go to the west, and she'll keep tracking.
What are the rest of you
Let me know
doing?
when she needs to roll anything.
You said there's no light here, right?
No lights.
So I can't see anything.
Oh, I have dark vision as well.
Correct.
So-
I'm the only one who doesn't have dark vision. I'm
Yep.
I have dark vision. I'm a gnome.
I don't think I have.
No, you do.
Do I?
You may have the light cantrip as an asset.
I do have the light
Yeah.
cantrip.
Um,
I do have dark vision.
yeah. So I'm gonna watch everyone go in, and I'm like, I can't see in there, gang.
Light
Oh.
from my forehead.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Guess I'm going with Janus.
All right. And which way are you two going?
What, like?
Is
east
everyone going
versus
west? Yeah.
Are we splitting up?
Yeah,
We
split,
could,
splitting
and-
by
uh,
Astrid.
Yeah, I'm saying one of the west is where I'm going.
Okay.
And where are the other directions? East?
East.
Let's go east.
Okay.
I'm rising my wolf.
Theodore,
Oh, am I going somewhere else or going with you?
which
You
way?
can come
West
with
or
us,
east? Which way are
we
you
can
going?
go with Astrid.
Go with
I
Astrid.
can't keep up with Astrid.
Oh, you can't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Luna's
Astrid's
speed is
on
like
there.
50 feet right now, I think. So I'm just like,
She's gone.
Okay.
Bye.
So three of you go west, east, and you go west, and you get there first because you're on top of Luna. So you sprint into this room.
yeah, her
and-
speed's hella now that she's big.
Yeah, right. And Luna slams on her brakes as all these candles light up around you, and you are in. Hang on, sorry. 1 second. So you are in a room of bones.
Where's
There's
Bob?
bones.
Fucking
Pick the
picked
wrong room.
yeah.
Everywhere. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, no, that's wrong. You are in.
Hashtag spoiler.
Sorry, whoopsie.
A lot of spoilers.
So there's a large dining table set in the center of this room, flanked with wrought iron candelabras that all roar into life. They're set in the floor and adorned with sapphire and tapestries line the table. It is just this beautiful setup room of like food and loveliness. Hold there for 1 second. Zendar.
Yes.
You lower yourself into a room. It is, again, a cave, and there are stalagmites and stalactites all over the place.
All right. No, I have blind sense of like 120 feet, I think.
Yes.
In darkness.
Yes.
So, can I sense anything like within range?
Sure. Roll perception.
That would be my third nat one.
Oh my
Why am I still using this die?
gosh. Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, you're pretty sure that it's just, a room of stalactites and stalagmites, and you're just kind of moving your way through them. But your foot hits something and it crunches, and your hand hits something soft and spongy, and you suddenly realize there's mushrooms covering everything, some sort of spore covering everything, and then a gas hits you in the face, and you cough. So I would like you to roll a Constitution save.
16.
Okay, so you cough and hack, but you kind of work your way through the area, and you can see that there's a entrance to the north.
All right, I run towards it.
Okay, and you get your way through, and you're just kind of like, your hands are sticky and covered in this powder and everything, and like it smells and it feels humid and hard to breathe in here, but you make it into the next room. While they're doing that, you're in this beautiful room with candelabras and lighting everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I keep moving. I don't.
Sure.
I'm looking. I know my mission.
There is a door at the back of the room.
Is that the only exit?
That seems, besides the one you came in.
Yeah. I run over to it and I say, Luna, do you got it yet? That's strange. I mean, yeah, I'll keep going then. I'll keep
Okay.
moving. I'm not gonna be distracted by anything.
Sure.
She knows.
Fair enough.
I mean, unless I see Zendar in that room, which I do. I see him in that room. Okay.
You do not.
Yeah. I keep moving.
So the three of you descend into a room filled with stalactites and stalagmites, to the point where you have to kind of fit your way around them. There is a collapsed wall to the east that opens up into a carved out room and then stairs that go further down in this kind of natural passageway.
All right, keep going.
Let's keep going.
Which way are you going? You gonna climb up into the room or are you gonna go down south?
I mean, he was south. We are north.
How
so
are we
let's go
supposed to
south.
even find him? He's supposed to be the demigod of shadows, right?
Yeah, well.
You have light,
of the
so-
temple.
Do you have anything else that can make light?
Not really.
Neither do I.
All right, I'd like you all to roll perception.
Okay.
Just the three of them?
Yeah, just the three of them.
Natural 20.
I saw that.
I'm at disadvantage on everything, right?
Why?
Because it took exhaustion.
Oh, yeah, it's true. You are. Yeah.
Well, my first roll was even worse. 6 plus, I don't think I had. 6.
20.
Okay, you two see the mushrooms. Theodore
I'm just looking
stumbles
whatever.
onto one
I'm
of
looking
them.
wherever Janus points.
Right, exactly.
I'm like,
Yeah.
there. Oh no, there it is.
There are 3 types of mushrooms in here, and this is everything that they do.
Uh-huh.
You unfortunately don't see them. Like, wait, what do you mean mushrooms? And you step on one, and you get shot in the face with a gas. I would like you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, well, I'm really good at that.
Disadvantage again.
Probably.
Was it worth it?
Is it for this?
Yes.
It's a
Yeah.
saving throw. Yeah, it's on.
Yeah.
It's
If
every.
he's exhausted, it's like
Yeah.
every.
Oh well.
Come on.
12.
Okay, so you begin coughing and hacking.
Enjoy that sound. Everybody likes coughing
I
in mics.
did.
Did you say you're not at
What kind of mushrooms are those?
Roll nature.
20.
Natural
Are
20?
you kidding me?
Wow.
Not
Oh
natural
my God.
20.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa.
You could have sold it though. We would have believed you.
Yeah.
You know what these are. These are hallucinogenic mushrooms, and
Oh, of
they're
course
used
they
in a
are.
variety
Hallucinogenic.
of...
Different from the ones I got earlier?
Yeah, because these are used in a variety of illusion of potions.
Can I steal some?
You can very carefully steal some.
Did I fail my check?
You're about to see a lot of shit.
Oh, I'm living for this.
Roll sleight of hand.
Damn, I'm really high on
15.
Constitution.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be
you're able to like
herbalism?
snap off a couple of them and put them into a little glass jar.
All right.
Yeah.
Careful, Theodore.
All right, Zendar.
Yes.
You are in a larger room than the one you came into. It seems to continue north and to the east.
Let's go east.
Okay. You crawl east. There's kind of a ramp upwards. There's stalactites everywhere. You slip through those, and it seems to continue on north.
All right, I move forward.
Okay.
Are there any more mushrooms in the stalactites?
No, now that you're out of the mushrooms, they seem fine.
Okay. Then I
Is there
keep
like a
moving
field of
forward.
them?
Yeah.
Okay, you continue on north. Roll me a perception roll.
Should I get advantage because it's complete darkness?
On this one, I would say yes.
Okay. Well, total of 20.
Okay, so there's one more natural room with stalactites beyond this one. And just as you're about to step through it, you see this thin, silvery, like, thread of mucus, about 6 feet long, that goes all the way up to the ceiling, dead in the center of the passageway.
All right, I stop and I shoot a dart to try to just slice through the thread.
Roll to hit.
Ooh, 13.
Yep, that'll hit. So you throw it, it cuts through it. There's this horrible, like, wet squelching sound, and then it, like, just piles up to the bottom, and you hear some chittering somewhere in the ceiling above.
Lovely.
All right, I'm going to stay along the walls
Okay.
and attempt to stealth my way through down the passage.
All right, you see, like, the room opens up, and there's another lip, like about 10 feet, and then an opening above it.
Okay.
Okay. Hold there for 1 second.
Yeah.
Astrid.
Yes.
So you are at this door. I assume you open it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you throw it open. You
I
two-
probably have to have Luna like kick it because I'm on her.
Sure,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
Rarch. Yeah.
Pushes it open.
Push it open, lands, and instantly Luna's feet hit a thick pile of bones. And this entire room is
I've heard of this
filled with
room.
bones.
Yeah.
Yes. At the end of this room, far from you, like at the opposite end, is a pillar of stone with one single light shining above it from a pinhole. And there's an item on that pillar.
What's the item?
I don't know. What item were you thinking of?
Hmm?
When I asked you to think of an item, what was the item you were
Oh, I just
thinking
said
of?
something protective.
Oh,
in
gotcha.
nature. I didn't think of a specific thing.
Gotcha. Okay, so there is a crown of laurels, right? That kind of, like a little wooden crown
Yeah,
with weaves
yeah.
leaned in, with leaves weaved into it, and it shimmers with magical energy.
I guess I continue running to it, but I tell Luna to be careful with her feet on the bones, but she's big. I assume she'll just crunch them as we
Crunch.
crunch as we walk over. And if I have her walking towards that, do I look around? Do I see Zendar anywhere?
No, but roll perception at disadvantage.
Oh God, okay. Eight.
Oh.
Okay. So you're crunching through it, and you get right up to the pillar, right? And this beautiful crown of leaves is just glistening in front of you. And then there's like a shifting of bones, and the door slams shut.
Hello?
And the bones continue to shift and turn in the center of the room.
And I say, oh, we're playing this game, and I grab the thing.
Yeah. Okay, you grab it, and it comes away in your hand.
I'll put it on.
Right.
Is that what happens? Is that the noise that I hear?
Yeah, you feel magically
Zelda
protected.
sounds.
For right now,
Bum.
just have it be +1 AC.
Okay.
Yeah, and there'll be something else later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I assume it's like kind of like riding a horse. I'm using her scruff.
Sure.
I turn her around. Do I see where the bones are?
Oh,
is
she's already turning with
Yeah,
you
yeah,
and is
yeah.
like hunched down and growling, and in front of you, bone is rising out of the floor in the shape of like it almost looks like a spinal column until the head flips over and the mouth opens up, and it's a bone snake hissing at you.
Are there any other exits in the room?
Just the one you came through.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
Hold
Literal
right there.
dead end.
Okay, so the three of you
shit.
have
Why
continued.
did I go the wrong
You
way?
guys continued south, right? You were continuing south.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
Exciting, I know.
So you continue south into this other wide open room, and I would like you to roll perception.
4.
14.
9.
Okay, so everyone
Curious
gets
Janus.
everyone gets into the room except for Theodore, who gets tangled up in this thread of mucus
my
above him. And there's like this now, and the more you fight, the more you're gonna get entwined in this thread of mucus, and it's attached to the ceiling, and you can't get away.
Isn't Zendar in that room?
Zendar's in a room nearby.
Oh.
Guys.
What is her?
Can
what
I arm
happened?
and
Just cut yourself out,
try
dude.
to
Yeah,
cut
totally.
myself out?
You can
Okay.
start to do that perception while that's happening. Thank you, Zendar.
Oh. 22.
Okay, they're in the next room to you. You can hear them just past that wall.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep moving.
If you keep moving, you'll move towards. If you go north, you'll be in the room with them.
Just do it. End the game.
No, but I was going east from this room.
Well, there's no way to go east. You'd have to go north from this room because that's where the lip is. You go north, and then you can backtrack.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
I'm gonna slip past him.
you're gonna slip past them.
Yes.
All right, excellent. So
I'm in the darkness.
Yep.
So
So if you
And
crawl
there's
up
just
to
this
that
light
lip,
shining around him,
if you crawl
so-
up to that top, you can see all three of them in the room. And if you wanted to go past them, there's either a passage to the west or a passage to the north.
I'm gonna go north.
Okay, are you going to try and teleport there? Shadowport, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
All right, hold there for a second. Theodore is wrapped up in this thing and cutting himself free. What are you guys doing?
Waiting. Like what?
Yeah.
What are you gonna
do? I mean, there have been more dangerous things than some snot.
Yeah, it's really
that I'm
gross.
assuming you'll like, hey, that sucks, but we have a shower in our room.
Fair enough.
I've been dirty before.
Man,
it's
the
fine. We were
things-
just in the swamp, like.
yeah,
eh.
things these teachers throw at us.
You guys are like,
People-
whatever. And then Astrid's like in a room of bones.
Yeah,
right. Okay.
Roll me a strength roll, Theodore.
Get this. I'm looking around.
Excellent perception.
Excellent.
6.
Okay, you're not quite able to get out this route.
Real 13.
Okay, so Theodore's not able to get out this round, and what you notice is that directly above him, you see two hands come from the ceiling, two like crab-like arms that dig into this gooey thread and begin to drag it up. So Theodore goes about a foot off
hey,
the
hey
ground.
guys, don't help me. I'll just cut
yeah,
myself
hold
out.
on.
It's
You know what
fine.
this is?
Theodore.
This is like in Half-Life,
Yeah.
where they have these creatures that are like they have their tongues hang.
Yeah.
hang
What?
And,
Yeah.
and
Is
if
this
you
saliva?
catch onto their tongue, if you touch the tongue,
Yeah.
it wraps on. It
Grabs
sticks
you
to
and pulls you back up.
and pulls you up
Yep.
into the
Thanks for
What
coming.
the-
Similar.
mouth.
Gamer podcast.
So
Yeah.
back
Theodore, that's the thing. This is why this is more okay. And I go okay, and I start walking forward. I'm like, the thing is about to get you. And I want to go and try to pull Theodore out. And I'm like, Jens, can you help with this?
All right.
I guess.
All right. Excellent. So you both grab Theodore. Your next roll is going to be with advantage now because you have help to
Okay,
get
so
out.
just a straight.
Yep.
13.
It wouldn't
Okay.
just be a normal roll
Advantage?
then.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Astrid, you are in this
Yeah, what's
room
up?
and this bone creature has shown itself to you. What are you doing?
Is it the only thing?
It's the only thing in the room. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to sort of like I'm just gonna like I'm gonna kind of kick, I don't know what you call that when you kick to make a steed ride on.
Sure.
I'm gonna have her she has 50 foot of movement, I assume that's enough to get to this creature.
Totally.
I'm gonna like have her run in on it
All right.
and try to sort of like jump on it, but as she's doing that, this is too elaborate, but like as we're about like 10 feet away, I'm gonna like hop up kind of on her back and try to jump off and slice down on it while she jumps on it. So we're gonna
Nice.
try to like pounce on this bone.
Pack
this-
tactics.
This bone boy, I guess.
Bone boy.
Could just ask what it wants.
All right. Roll to
Just
hit.
jumping into combat.
For both me and
Yeah.
Luna. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you Luna first and then you.
Okay. So Luna. So I'm jumping off Luna. It's like her thing is +5. She's with me. So. She gets like a 23
Wow. That'll hit.
for a bite. Yeah. Or is she grappling or is she?
What do you? I would say grappling. If you want, do you
Yeah.
want her to pin it or just
I'll have her
take it down?
Just bite on it. Yeah.
That
just
definitely
jump and bite.
hits.
And she does 13 damage to
Wow.
it.
Okay.
She's a direwolf now, baby.
Yep. And it's a creature, so it has to roll to see if it's knocked prone.
Doesn't she
yeah.
have advantage on attacks because there's a friendly?
Yeah, I did. I gave
Yeah.
that to her.
Okay.
I did.
So it isn't knocked over, but a chunk of it is like torn out of the middle, and it kind of wobbles for a moment.
Cool.
Hisses.
Yeah. And as she like bites down on it, I jump off and I try to kind of slice with both of my
Roll to hit.
boys. Is this like I can do like my action, my bonus action?
Yeah, totally.
Cool. One's a natural one, so that does not hit. But the other one, is it a monstrosity?
It is not.
Okay, then it's 16.
Okay, that does hit.
Okay. And that's my minimum damage is 6 damage.
Okay, there's 6 points of damage, and I need
You
a
can do your.
dexterity save.
Don't you have a sneak attack?
No.
I do actually.
Oh, you do have a sneak attack.
Now I
Yeah.
do.
You have a level of rogue, right?
That's
am.
true.
So you
That
can
would
do your
work.
sneak attack since
But
you have
this counts because I'm within.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I have someone else. Yeet.
Totally.
That's another minimum. So that's another one. So what was it? Was that's 7 damage. Now.
Okay.
It was 1 plus 5 and
1
plus
plus 5
another
plus 1.
one.
Yeah.
Well, I tried.
All right. I would like you to roll a dexterity save.
Better than none.
Thank you for reminding me about my
She's still
I bought
practicing.
D6s specifically for my sneak attack and I
Yep.
forgot about it. A dex save?
Correct.
That's a 9.
Okay, so you swing, but you're not used to riding Luna, and your sword just catches in the bone of this creature, and you're kind of wrenched to the side. You hang onto your sword, but you're thrown off Luna and land prone in front of it.
Yeah, I was trying to jump off of her anyway, so
That didn't
I
go
did
too
it on
well.
purpose.
Yeah, right.
As I
Just
landed
gonna slide through the bone.
Yeah.
All right, you two are pulling on Theodore. Theodore, you're able to get free just as this creature slams its jaws above you and then skitters back to the ceiling.
The hell?
What the heck?
Oh wow, this is
Well, they're
crazy.
doing that.
You
Can I
guys wanna
sneak
just leave?
past?
Yes. I would like you to roll stealth, and I'd like you all to roll perception.
Would we do passive? Can it not just be passive perception?
Yes, it'd be,
Right.
be passive, yeah. Totally.
22.
Oh well, shit.
You better roll.
I mean, yeah, I'll try.
Yeah.
It's not gonna-
That was a nice number, but no, that was also
5.
a nice number.
Yeah. You all are...
I also got 22.
Oh! Okay, who's got the highest modifier?
I do. It's +8. You don't have a +8 perception.
Yeah, but I got
Yeah.
it is a +6,
That's true. That's good.
so it's good.
Yeah,
but
it's very, very good.
does matching it not still
Not good enough.
is matching it not good enough?
I would say that, I mean, it's
In
a
a
tie.
contested roll,
So,
it's
Yeah,
generally...
I usually go to the modifier on a contested
Yeah.
roll.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
something like you didn't like you all were busy with the creature. Something seemed to pass by you on the ceiling while you were doing it, or near the ceiling. You're not sure, but like a shadow moved over you.
Great.
A shadow, you
Fascinating.
say?
Yeah. Hey guys, there's a shadow in here. No idea what it could possibly be.
You know exactly what it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, gang, if something came from the other way, we probably shouldn't continue forward. What's this bad slimy boy?
So he's back up in the ceiling somewhere,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
Well, then I retreat to where we came from.
Okay, you guys go back north. So you teleport past, and you're now north too. What are you doing, Zendar?
I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay, so you keep moving north. Roll perception.
Or no, I wasn't gonna go north. I was gonna go because you said there was north and west.
Well, you move through this chamber, and now there's only north. So
Oh,
if you move
okay.
north, now you can either go continuously north or east. You can climb up into this hewn-out room to the east.
Well, I'd go east because that's where I was gonna go before. Remember?
Eventually, well, you couldn't get there from where you
Yeah.
were, but now you can. Okay, so I would like you to roll perception as you move through this room.
As that's happening, I just yell out, Zendar, please, do we not, can we just not play this game? Like, we can all get back to what we were doing, please.
17.
All right, you notice the mushrooms this time and are able to avoid them in this room as you clamber up into the room to the east.
All right.
Astrid.
You have a choice.
I mean, I'm gonna keep fighting this thing. Does it need to fight me back,
Yeah,
or is it
it's-
just gonna chill and let
It's
me punch
definitely
it?
going to try and bite you.
Cool.
Does a 16 hit you?
It just does with my new little hat that I got.
A new little hat.
My new little hat. It just hits.
It leans down and bites you for 13 points of damage.
See ya.
Me.
Should have gone by yourself.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, well
We did.
everyone can
We
just-
had, the first chance we had, we split the party.
True.
Good.
5.
5.
Astrid.
Take an additional 10 points of poison damage.
Oh my gosh.
How you looking?
I have 5 HP.
Oh, not great.
If I hadn't leveled up, I would be dead.
Luna is furious.
Well, yeah, she is, and she has a meaty 45 hit points. If you want to hit her next
Oh
time.
yeah, yeah. She's already pushed herself in between you and the Naga to
Hell yeah.
defend you.
The Naga.
Fuck.
Come on, Aram.
Fuck.
Come on.
Whatever. Okay.
That's why you never name the things what they actually are in
Yeah.
the turn order.
Yeah, I know.
because you'll just say
I'll
it.
Should have
just
been an
forget.
Agan.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a basic DM move around.
The bone.
Do you guys
snake.
move north now? Because you
Yeah.
know.
but
Okay.
is that where we're going?
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I said we were retreating because I thought I saw Zendar going, but I
Yeah.
can't meta this and know that he's going east now.
Right.
So I go north. Barb carrying as little as they've ever cared in the few days they've been here. As long as we're not near some slime thing.
Well, you can either
Move
go
back
north back into the room you entered, or
Mhm.
east into this like open area.
Well, I assumed that Zendar was going north, so I'm gonna head back there.
Okay, so Barbara's going north. What are the rest of you doing?
Well, if Zendar's going that way,
Yeah, we gotta follow Barb, and also
Barb
Barb
saw
can't see without the light.
Without you.
I
Without me.
sensed
Janus.
Zendar.
Zendar.
And I'm pissed that they're not just fucking ending this. What are we doing?
You're just, like,
there are more
taunting
important
it.
things to be doing than playing this stupid game.
All right, so Zendar, you have gone east.
Actually, you know what? Before I
Don't bully on him into not playing.
move east, I'm gonna stop and actually go back, and I'm sort of following along with the party,
Yeah.
and I just say, and I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy
Okay.
to bounce my voice off the walls,
Okay.
so they don't know where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, I don't know if he's watching us. Can you tell?
Who? The
Dima.
water kid?
Yes.
he's probably for certain watching us.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Should we do what he said?
How do you win?
I'm not sure. Finding the flag and getting it out, I suppose.
Like, I'm okay with you winning.
Well, what if we just do it simultaneously?
Astrid bleeding out.
Yeah,
We're-
let's
we're
just do it all together.
We're supposed to find a flag?
Yes, I'm not sure.
I bet it's in the room I'm in.
Look, what if you just this is, and I kind of like look to Barb.
Yeah, you do.
Follow us, stay in the dark so that we don't see you. We will find the flag. We will find you and the flag at the same time.
Oh, we're Hunger Games.
Compromise?
All right.
Hey, Theodore, what were you gonna say?
This is a great training in diplomacy.
Sick. Well, let's go back forward. I guess if we're not retreating anymore, continue forward, which I think is south or east.
I think
Someone-
we have to
someone
go
just wanna
up
flip a coin.
onto the
Let's
thing.
climb.
Retreat. Yeah. So retreating would be if you wanted to retreat completely. You
Well,
would.
we're not doing that anymore since we've made this
No,
semi-free with.
we need to
I
find
came from the south.
Okay.
So we should go east. That's the only way to go.
Yeah, let's go east.
Okay, so you guys
We're
start
going
climbing
east.
up into that room.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, Astrid.
Yeah, I mean, me and Luna are both gonna do all of our attacks.
Absolutely.
So, I move in, and so this is the first one will be for Luna. It's a 16.
Hit.
Okay. So she bites for. Oh my gosh, what is it? It's a plus something. 7 points of damage.
Nice.
And I'll do both of my attacks.
Furious.
I'm so pissed. Yeah, the first one is gonna be a 14.
That hits.
Okay, and so then the other one will hit because it's higher.
Nice.
So both of them hit. I get sneak attack on one. So
There
it's
you go.
that's 18. That's 20 points of damage total.
Okay.
And then because I have the mobile feat now, I'm gonna kind of back off.
Yeah.
And sort of run like about 40 feet away. Like, well, how close is the thing to the door?
It's like almost right in front of it.
Okay. Well, then
Yeah.
I'll run back sort of over by. Like, yeah, how big is the room in total? Like,
It's about 40 feet by 40 feet.
okay, yeah. So I'll run back and get run back a bit, and just to protect myself while Luna sort of front lines it and stays
Yeah.
there.
So Luna grabs it inner teeth, like by the neck, like if a snake has a neck, like near the head, and pulls the body out. And as you pull it, you just like this perfect strike to sink both your blades into and just slide up it. And you're just shedding bone as you go. The creature screams out and wiggles out of Luna's grasp and goes to bite her. That is going to hit Luna.
For sure hits, yeah.
That is a 19 plus 5. So yeah. Bites into Luna's shoulder, and Luna takes 9 points of damage.
Yes.
Can Luna make a Constitution save, please?
She can. Natural 20.
Wow. Okay. Luna.
It was like an 8 and then it rolled the natural 20.
Luna shakes that poison right off
Hell
and
yeah.
just growls. Zendar, you have climbed up into this room. It is a hewn room with doors, 2 doors to the east and 1 door to the south. Each of these doors has a glass handprint in it, like a relief where you could place a hand against it, and you can see through the glass into the room beyond.
Okay. Can I not, like, for my blind sense, is that, like, through walls and stuff?
You could pass right through this glass.
Well, okay, yeah, so I could just do to the darkness on the other side. Yeah. Okay. I'll stop and then sort of say it doesn't look like we can move forward together.
And you guys are climbing up into this room at this point.
Why not?
There is a barrier.
And you guys see the doors now. So it's 2 doors to the east, 1 door to the south. Each of them, dead center, has one of these hand imprints in them, made of glass.
Did you try to touch the hand thing?
No, but I assume it's a trap.
Well, put him here for a reason, I guess. Who wants to touch the other one? And I walk forward and I touch the closest one.
Okay. So you stride forward and put your hand against the northern east one.
Okay.
And you touch it, and it just metal clamps down around your hand. And a wall
this one's a trap.
Slides open to your north, and 20 feet ahead, there's this dark hole, right? And then there's a glistening, and then this large, transparent cube slides out of it and comes sliding towards you.
Barb, pull your head out. Pull your head out now, Barb.
Yeah, this one's a trap. What? There's like a metal shackle around.
Yeah, so just like you put your hand here, and the whole thing slammed around you. So now there's like an extra
what you
door
need to do.
that's
You know
closed
what you
around your
need to
hand.
do.
In a shocking turn of gross events, I start one by one disassembling the bones in my finger, and having them like take turns sliding through the wrist so they don't go all at once, until my hand is a limp sack of flesh
bag.
And I pull it out and I say, "Ow, okay, do we want to?" Great.
Yep, so you're able to pull it out just as this thing slimes past you
Should we
and
roll
begins to
initiative?
continue south. It's just moving in a straight line.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought we were gonna have to fight
we
a
could
delay.
just-
No, it's really easy to avoid. Like,
Step away
if you'd been trapped, you'd have been screwed.
Yeah.
But it's easy to avoid.
I'm fighting a naga, and you guys just take 2 steps to the side of the
That's it.
gelatinous cube.
That's all you had to do.
Yeah, Astrid, how was your day? Ours was great.
Yeah.
This was a pretty easy
Acid
task.
bleeding.
Did no one else touch the other handprint?
No, you were the only one.
Like,
You're the
guys,
only one who
so
did
What
it.
else are we gonna do?
Yep. Back to you, by the way.
Yeah.
And you are still in full combat, so
Yes, I am.
go.
So I'm basically like, just to keep myself safe, I will be like running in, step, running out, because I have
Perfect.
the mobile feet so that I can do that.
Might as well use it.
Yeah. So I'll do Luna's attack first. 14.
That'll hit.
Cool. She does. Oh, that's good, Luna. Okay, that's 12 points of damage.
Okay, Luna, leaps up, bites it right at the top of the head, and separates the head from the rest of the body, and it collapses into a pile of bone.
Hell yeah, Luna.
And she just like is chewing on the head.
Yeah, it's bone, sure. Your dog. I see that happens. I'm like bleeding from the mouth. I look around. Do I see any other creatures.
That's it.
Do I hear anything?
No. Well, roll perception.
I've been doing not good today. Oh, that's 24.
Yeah, you definitely hear the commotion going on with Barb dislocating their hand and everyone like, oh God.
Like nearby?
Well, no, like somewhere off to the east.
I thought I went to the east.
You
and
went-
there's no other exit from
No,
this room.
you went down and south, so it's like north and east around, like from where you came from originally.
They took the west
No,
entrance.
we
I took the
You
east.
took the west.
Right.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, so it went down, separated, and then down again.
Who knows? Whatever. I hear that. There's sure. I don't
That's
know.
the attitude we need.
Yeah, I don't know directions. I
No, that's
really
fair.
like in real life. I don't know directions.
I don't know either.
So there's only one. There's no other entrance
Correct.
exit in this room.
Except for the one you came through.
Yes. There's no other fancy items.
Nope. None that you can see. Bunch of bones.
Well, I'll tell Bob the new bedroom is here, and I guess I'll go and see if I can open the door.
Yeah, it's
it locked?
it's open.
Okay. Does it feel like magical? Like, does it shut itself?
Everything feels a little bit magical. in
Welcome
here.
to the
Yeah.
temple.
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't know if
Yeah.
it was like the creature that did that, or
No.
if it was like the door. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, good job, Luna girl. I feel like shit, and so I hop back on top of her, and yeah, I guess I'll just retrace my steps and looking for new entrances.
Sure. So you're running back through the room to the north with the banquet is the exact
Yeah,
same.
I mean, like if there's no other, like, so I basically went into a dead end.
Yeah.
And now I'm having to go back probably to where they were.
Correct.
Since I didn't take a look at it the first time, is there anything in this room with the banquet?
Well, there are skeletons at every table. There's food laid out, all of which looks fresh. Candles lit, wines poured.
This is morbid. I won't do. That would be so dumb of me to be like, I'll just take an
I'll
apple.
just have a big old bite.
Yeah, right.
Boy, it looks
so-
delicious.
Yes, I'm not gonna do that. I guess I'll just keep looking for Zendar.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. Luna, do you anything? Do you smell anything?
At this point, yes.
She smells
Luna
where
does smell
Zendar is?
Zendar and is making a beeline toward
Yeah,
him.
run to him.
All right, perfect. Speaking of which, Zendar, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna go through.
So you're going to step into the next room.
Well, you said which direction?
There's
are the-
one to the south, two to the east.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna say. I'll check. Which one's open?
Well, all the doors are locked.
Oh, okay.
But they all have glass handprints
Yeah,
on
yeah. So I'm gonna go to the south.
them. Okay. So you step through the door to the south, and, well, you kind of like zip through the little entrance. You look through it, and you're there. I don't know how else to
Well, I don't look.
I don't know how else to describe it. Because you have to see the next room. So, well, not look, but you're aware of the shadows in the next
the
room.
way I see it is
Yeah.
is like if light can pass through,
Right.
then darkness can pass through
Sure.
in a way. Because I mean, darkness isn't an actual physical thing. It's just the absence of light.
Right. But but it can be observed through this thing, so
Yeah.
you can get there. Yeah, I'm with you. All right, so you appear in the next room, and it is like storage, like a bunch of barrels and, stacked up, folded tapestries and Clorox wipes and sacks of grain, that kind of thing.
Anything interesting or?
Roll investigation.
Clorox wipes, yeah.
They're really helpful.
11.
Okay, you're kind of like looking through barrels and everything, and you're really not finding anything interesting. And then, like, one of the barrels, like, chitters and vibrates.
I'm out of here.
There is a normal door to the east,
Normal.
or you can go back from where you came from.
The door to the east.
Okay, hold there. The three of you. You just got freed, and
Yeah.
this giant cube is now moved past the door you were at.
See ya.
And Zendar's no longer with us.
I mean, we never really
yeah.
knew to begin
I
with.
just sort
Right.
of you never really saw me. I was just sort of in the same room as you, like talking.
Yeah. So maybe.
Yeah, so maybe.
I'm kind of shaking my hands, taking time to let the bones kind of like find where they're supposed to be again.
Oh,
just like
yes.
shaking it over and over again. I'm like, God damn it. What are you guys doing?
Staring at you.
Are you not used to this yet? I mean, I guess I'm not either. It hurts a lot, actually.
I'm sorry.
Janus, you got any ideas? I mean, I honestly can't really say anything without you.
No, I mean, if we're gonna do this with Zendar, should I send a message to Astrid?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Zundar, where do you want us to go?
I'm going to go off to the east.
Isn't he in another room? I thought he was in a different room.
He's in another room, but he's close enough to be
Well,
able to
no,
hear him.
I remember I went from the I assumed I was back in the room because I went into, because we were all in the same room,
Yep.
and then I went into the room to the south, and then I
No.
went back out.
Well,
of
no.
that.
If from that room to the south, you can go back to the north, or there's a room to the
You
east.
said
Okay,
east,
gotcha.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Right.
never mind.
Ram,
I
you
don't-
need to spend hundreds of dollars to just get some physical play sets for
Digital
us.
map there, I know. So you go bursting into this room, and then she leaps up onto this like
Who's
hewn
she?
out
What?
room,
Huh?
and
Yeah,
you
wait,
land
what?
in the middle, and then
What
all
are we
of a
talking
sudden,
Wait, what
Astrid-
room? Wait, where? What? What's
sorry.
happening?
Yeah,
I was
rewind
just like,
this.
numbers
I heard
got
you, I
farted.
heard she, I heard what?
Astrid and Luna
I'm
come running
confused.
through the north, right?
Okay.
Running into the room that you were at, get to the place where you guys split up,
Where who's that?
and then where you guys
Where
split up
we
initially.
started.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And then runs down south for a couple feet, and then leaps over this 10-foot thing and into this hewn out room where the rest of your friends are.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa! Wow.
I'm like bloody on a wolf.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
We were just going to call you.
Hey, did you see a big old cube?
No, I saw a snake made of bones. Did you do that?
No, not every bone thing is me.
Teehee, teehee, teehee.
Yeah, well, eat a cube.
As he's saying that to you, like the cube is now going back the other way and just slides behind him and back
That was
towards the
them.
hole.
Who?
Yeah,
Who,
yeah,
me?
don't
Yeah,
touch
just-
that.
sorry,
Them.
right behind Barb.
Use my pronouns, you motherfucker.
My apologies.
Hey, I was that too. I was like,
Yeah, what do we...
I tracked Zendar here. You got, well, okay. I guess you already found him.
Well,
Well,
we have an idea.
mind real quick, because assuming
Mind.
that they're watching and
Mind.
listening.
There's creatures here, and I point at the cube that's like moving. I don't want to be a zombie.
Hey, get this acid. We didn't even have to dodge it. it just
I don't
want
want to be a zombie when we're in. I almost died. I don't want to be a zombie in
Oh.
this place.
We're working with Zendar.
Okay, I mean, yes.
We're, just, we're gonna let him follow us. We're gonna find the flag, and then find both at the same time, so we all win.
Why are we trying to outsmart the system when we could just play the game?
Because why are we trying to play the game?
So we can get it over with. If we just
we are
if we
gonna
just
get over.
put,
We still have to find the flag, and if we find the flag,
why do
find
we all have to
Zendar.
win? This isn't preschool. Why don't we just lay eyes on him and then we can all go home? Zendar, would that be okay?
I already kind of tried asking him that.
As you're saying that, are you entering the next room?
Yes.
Okay. So you step into the room. A wide chamber with thick tapestries covering the walls to the south and north, and a pair of marble pillars flanking a pedestal to the east. A large book rests atop the pedestals, open to a page. And there is a...
I can't read.
True. And there is a glowing flag rested across it like a bookmark.
All right. Check for traps.
Okay. Roll perception. I guess, for traps, right? Yeah.
That's all Calvin will.
Depends on what you're doing.
More investigation.
You don't see any.
Of course I don't. I'm just gonna move for the flag, I guess. Then.
Okay. You grab the flag.
You know what? No.
Then he
I'm
wins. His
gonna
plan was
no.
never
I'm
gonna
gonna
work.
I'm gonna walk over to the flag and then like
He hasn't
pause
gotten
for
out
a
yet.
second,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna like, and then run back to the group.
Okay. All right. So you just
He's
like
our
come. You
friend.
just like show yourself.
I run back and I I zip back through the wall.
Yeah.
And I just like appear in front of them.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, hi, darling. What's up?
Oh, well, I found the flag.
Oh, where is it?
It's through there.
Why didn't you grab it?
Didn't want to.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Well, let's
Okay.
go do it together so that we can just end this.
Oh, I mean, it's over. We laid eyes on him, right, Dima?
And then you hear it like,
He can still escape with the flag. Your duty was to stop him.
I think we have.
Hey, are
Let's
you
escort you
planning-
out of here with the flag.
Yeah, are you planning on escaping?
I mean, it depends on if you want to play this game. I'm fine either way.
Dima?
If you'd like to make this interesting, we can make it a bet.
Okay, what do you want to bet?
That's fun.
And then
I
He
cast
takes
Hunter's Mark
out-
on him. I
Yes.
cast. The second he does that, I cast.
Yep.
I cast Hunter's Mark on Zendar.
Absolutely.
No.
So like a tiny little star.
Beep, 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 beep.
I almost forgot.
Nicely
If
done.
I see you disappear, I go, 3 Seekers died. I'm not sure why we're playing games.
That's fair.
Just saying it.
Do you vanish, Zendar?
Oh shit! Don't say 3. We should know that there's 3.
Oh, well,
yes.
Listen.
Okay. Zendar steps back into the shadow.
Really, Zendar?
I know where he is.
You know
right?
exactly
Yeah.
where he is.
I'm just smiling.
Yeah. Where are you moving toward? Are you going through the door?
Yeah.
Okay. You see Zendar, like, it's weird. Like, you see his form, and then his form becomes almost like liquid as it moves through this door, and then you see him again on the other side of the door.
I'll just wait outside the door.
Okay. Excellent. Are you looking through the glass handprint at all?
No.
Okay. Any of you?
I have to concentrate on celestial, like
Sure.
I think whatever I called it, to just focus on where he is.
All right. Fair
Let me see
enough.
how long it lasts.
Zendar, what are you doing?
I'm going for the flag.
Okay. You just grab the flag?
Yeah.
Okay. You grab the flag. The book slams shut. And you hear like...
It'll last for an hour, by the way.
Excellent. And you hear like a cracking and a like changing of it, and then if you reach out to touch it again, it's now solid stone.
Well, I can't read either way, so I just run back.
Okay, and what are you doing? Are you going to try and get past them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this flag is like a glowing flag.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
And I
Yeah,
know where he is.
exactly.
I'm following him no matter
that's
what.
that's the problem.
All of you can see the glowing flag, and you know exactly, and you know that he's coming.
There's
Yeah.
Zendar.
I
Right.
know. I will follow him wherever he goes. I know
Okay.
exactly where he is.
So you pop through this little porthole, and you end up on the far end of this room where the drop down is, where you guys have to climb up. You see him immediately, and you two see him as well. Everyone rolling initiative.
All right.
God, I'm rolling shite tonight.
Am I keeping track of this?
Yes, please.
Lord. Okay. Everyone, can I please have 25 to 20?
You got 20.
Oh.
You guys pay close attention.
20 to 15.
17.
It's like, how do you
What's your name again? There we go. 15 to 10.
12.
And then 10 to 5.
7.
All right. First in the order is Janus.
So we're supposed to stop Zendar.
That's the goal.
I'm really just kind of half-assing this, so
Join the team.
No. Janus.
I'm just gonna cast Bane on Zendar.
Excellent.
Zendar. So you will need to make a charisma saving throw.
Not good at that. 17.
Oh, okay. So nothing happens. The Bane. I'm like, oh darn.
I can't get him.
Just shrug that one off. Who's next?
All right, Zendar, you're up.
How is the flag? Is it like on a pole?
No,
Is it
it's
like,
just a piece of cloth shimmering with magical energy
Okay.
and light.
I shove it into my like under my vest
Mhm.
or my
It glows through your vest.
coat. Okay. I wish I had like a dagger or an arrow or something I could tie it to, but I don't because I don't carry weapons with me.
Right, because you make them.
Yes. So I'm just gonna run for it. I'm just gonna jump through shadows to get as far as possible.
North
as
or
fast as
south?
possible.
South is the way you came. North is where you haven't been.
South.
Okay, south. You move 30 more feet south.
Well, can I move further than that with my? If I roll for the
You can only
shadow?
move 30 feet with the shadow jump, but you can run another 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll. Actually, I'm gonna use my movement to dash.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And okay, then you make a. Okay, so you move 60 feet total.
Yes. Well,
Gotcha.
is the shadow jump? What is that? An action or something?
Yeah. So if you dash, you take up the action. So you can either run 60 feet or shadow jump and move another 30 feet.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just shadow jump and move another 30 feet.
Zoom, and then another 30 feet, and you are back into that larger room. I'm gonna have you hold right there for a second while you guys go.
Astrid, you're up.
I know where he is.
Yeah,
I
exactly
can sense
where he
him.
is.
I can focusing. If Luna dashes, she can run 100 feet.
Oh yeah, Luna can be right on top
I
of
want
us.
to. I want to run. I want to try to. So that's like Luna's turn is like running to dash towards him, and I see him. It's like almost like I can see him outline.
Are you riding Luna?
Yeah, I said I hop back on her.
Perception.
Okay.
You miss and land on a rock.
Natural one.
Okay, so you guys are focused and you are tearing after Zendar. And as you run into this passageway,
I'm proficient with land vehicles. I don't know if that's
that's great.
that's Luna or not.
This wet, slimy cord slaps you in the face as you sprint into this room, and you're yanked off of Luna and now are just suspended in the middle of the air, waving your
crab
feet, attached to this gluey cord.
All right. Do I see that?
Perception.
I could probably tell it from behind me because I don't have to look. But 21.
Yeah, you see that.
I'm gonna stop and sigh, and then
with the sigh.
shoot a couple of darts.
You can't act yet.
Okay, yeah,
What's
yeah.
wrong with
But
you?
But you're aware.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
stopping and sighing.
But wait, if can I
When it's
try?
not
Like I
my
didn't have
turn.
my action yet. Was
No,
that my,
you've done nothing yet.
Yeah, can
You've
I try
done
to?
nothing.
Can I try to cut myself out
Yeah,
of this?
hell yeah, you can.
Okay.
Can I use my action and my bonus action? I have two
Yeah,
attacks technically.
sure.
If I. That one's probably gonna miss. It's a 12.
That hits. It's just a
Sure,
thread.
12 and then 20, not natural.
That hits.
Oh, okay, she already got.
So do I do all? Okay.
Full damage.
Where was
no
she
sneak
stopped?
attack,
Yeah,
obviously.
no,
At,
yeah,
at what point was she?
Right at the entrance to this room.
And am I just at the entrance?
No,
or-
you're in this room.
Oh, okay.
That's 13 damage.
Oh yeah, so you're able to cut straight through the cord and bam, land on your feet. Luna barely had time to turn around before you cut yourself free. There's a chittering above you.
And that was her movement. Do I still have my
It's the
movement?
word
Can
of
I
the
run
day.
to her and try to?
What, mount her again?
Yeah, or at least get to her.
Yeah, totally.
So I mean, like, do I mount or do I just get to her?
So you run to her and you've got your hand on her fur. And you're about to get back up on her.
And I
you,
sense that. Do I sense where he is?
You
in the
lock
room?
eyes with them. So Zendar had stopped and turned back to make sure you were okay. So for a second there, you both are just locked eyes with each other.
Well,
I
I
say-
don't see. I
Right.
just turn.
How many? How
No,
long
I
are we
get
gonna
it.
mess
I
with
keep
get
this?
it.
reminding you.
I do understand. I'm just
I
saying.
think we
Okay.
forgot that he's blind.
There's still eyes looking
But
towards
I,
each other.
But I say,
Yeah.
I say,
Yeah.
I say, wanna hop on?
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna. I guess
All
we're
right.
gonna keep the plan.
What are the rest of you doing?
Next in the order is Barb. I'm gonna. I'm like, hey Janus, I can't see without your beautiful shining anything. Can we just go?
Sure, let's go.
Like just back out. Okay. Theodore, you're technically next in the order, but we're just gonna go. And I grab Janus by the hands because I'm working around D&D's mechanics right now.
Yes.
And I say, let's use all of my movement and my dash
Yes.
to go back out to our entrance in the north. And I use Janus like the flashlight he is.
All right.
And say, Theodore, we're going back. If anything, I'm going to talk to Dima because this is just terrible. And with that, I end my turn, and it is now Theodore's turn.
Okay, so you guys start charging north.
Charging, yeah. Theodore's left.
Oh,
Poor buddy.
I'm gonna go follow Astrid.
Okay.
I
Seems like more
feel
your speed.
slightly betrayed by Zendar, who decided to play the game instead. So
But then not.
But is he? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Exactly.
All right, so
I'm not there,
predictable.
so I'm gonna.
Who knows?
in
you
my
walk into that room
slow-
as I guess Zendar and Astrid are both getting.
He has enough
on-
movement to get. I had to take 100 feet to get there.
No, you didn't need all your movement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, Zam.
Yeah, no, he runs in like just through the opening as you and Zendar are
Slap
climbing
in the face.
on to Luna.
And
You
I
feel
like
super betrayed.
I wave to
Theodore?
Theodore, and I'm like, she caught me.
Well,
I wasn't gonna ship this, but I'm shipping it so hard.
Honestly, same.
I'm gonna be sitting over there instead.
We're just riding my wolf together. It's like a romance novel couple.
God. Which literally would just go over Tio's head, like.
With a giant moon in the
What?
background. So what are you all doing?
I mean, depending on who's trying to. I mean, we
Let's
were gonna
take this
just-
out of initiative at this
yeah.
point.
Yeah.
What are, so you all are
Yeah.
running out towards the north.
yeah.
What are the three of you doing?
I mean, I guess I'm taking Zendar on Luna's back out to the south. I guess.
Hop on,
Yeah.
next destination, the south. All aboard
All
Luna.
right. And then I while we're riding, I turn to Astrid or whatever. I just talk to Astrid while I'm on her, like, behind her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so how did you find me?
And I say starlight, and I sort of like make the like kind of like celestial mark star sort of like flare up a little bit
Sure.
on his head.
I sort of like flinch because that kind of blurs my vision.
Sure.
And I'm like, oh, well, that's good to know.
I'm a hunter. That's what I do.
That's fair. I am similar.
Nikki,
I'm bored. I'm going back to the scribe pad and just following.
you're in
I'm walking behind the
yeah, I don't know how long
like,
it'll. I don't know how long it'll take
Tell me
us.
when
So-
I get to talk to DMX.
Yeah, I mean,
I got
So,
some
okay.
shit
She
to
runs
say.
super quick. She's
Wait.
50 feet, so
You two get out first because
Okay.
that entrance is shorter. So you two get out, and Dima's looking at you. Well,
Well, yourself. We're out here. They're gonna go finish it. What are we doing?
a few minutes, like about half a minute later, you all come
While
out.
Dima stands in
right?
silence, not answering the question.
Well, no, he goes back to his scribe pad and
Okay.
like just kind of glares at you and looks down again.
Oh,
You
we
all
got
come
bad
out of the
grades.
south entrance together,
Mm-hmm.
and Dima scowls even more. And as soon as Theodore walks out, not paying any attention and playing, he's like, "Enough!" And he waves his hand.
Theodore's getting steps on Pokemon Go. And
Yeah.
what?
And the whole thing just like sinks back into the floor.
Does the hat stay?
Yes,
Hat.
it does.
It's a wreath, I guess. But you were like a laurel.
That stays.
For the record, I did try for a bit.
Archon Dima just narrows his eyes.
This all seems very trivial compared to what happened yesterday. Like, why are you having us go through these motions?
To test you, to hone your abilities so that you get better.
Sounds like your guys are the one who needs to get better. Just saying.
Okay.
Oh, Theodore looks down.
Astrid literally does what I'm doing. It's like, oh.
And by the way, I do need a report on how your last class went. I need to send it back to the dean.
It's funny you mentioned the dean. I was told you all might be difficult, and I was told you all might fight against what we're doing. So your next challenge, you will not be able to. I've taken away that option.
Wait, what option?
Enjoy the rest of your day. This evening you have combat
Great.
against Archon Mordok. And we're going to hold right there.
We're gonna fight the fucking dean.
Shit.